Hey cruise fans, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. It's our pleasure to be able to bring you Anthem of the Seas in Southampton in the UK. Enjoy. Welcome cruise fans, welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. And here we are at the city terminal in Southampton, and we're very fortunate today to see the Anthem of the Seas in port. She's in port obviously to do a bit of a turnaround today. As you know, she has been treading water or at anchorage in Poole Bay over recent months, obviously as a result of the cessation of cruising in the UK and Europe. So here we are, and the lovely Anthem of the Seas, an absolutely beautiful ship, massive, part of the group of ships which are the biggest ships in the world, and what a lovely sight to see, but a real shame that she's currently sitting empty right now. As you can see, all of our rooms, all the balconies completely empty. She's obviously in today to do a bit of provisioning, removal of waste, bringing on some more food, a bit of a turnaround maybe for some staff, some key staff, but a real shame that she is not doing anything in the way of cruising and cruise itineraries right now. And a really lovely sight to see at the City Cruise Terminal, where we would normally be embarking and disembarking. Obviously nothing going on because there is no cruising. But what a pleasure to see such a beautiful Royal Caribbean ship at the port. And of course, as you can see here, this is the City Cruise Terminal, and there's absolutely nothing going on where this would normally be. Quite a significant of activity going on with people embarking and disembarking from the ships, but of course right now nothing going on as far as sailing is concerned, and ships like the Anthem of the Seas, as we can see here, totally empty and not doing anything right now. So as you would have seen on some of the other posts on our site, some of the other videos, Anthem of the Seas has been out in Poole Bay. She's been with Allure of the Seas and Jewel of the Seas at anchorage in Poole Bay, and every couple of weeks or so they do come in to do a bit of a reprovisioning. They come in to offload any waste and bring on more food for the essential maintenance staff that they have on board. We hope to be able to see Anthem of the Seas leave port this evening. She's going to be leaving about 6 o'clock, and we look forward to sharing that video with you shortly, towards the end of this video that you're watching. So we hope you like the video so far, and if you do, consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription, which is free, that this channel can grow. So here we are at Southampton, and we're just adjacent to the Mayflower Park, and here is the Red Funnel ferry leaving to go over to the Isle of Wight. How good is that? And it's quite quiet here today. A few ships in the port, but of course significantly less cruise ship travel, and therefore significantly less cruise ships in the port on turnaround, obviously because no cruises are happening right now. So, and it's a real shame that the boat show has been cancelled, obviously due to the latest situation with regards to the COVID outbreak. There are some significant spikes in the number of cases here in the UK, and therefore the government has provided with updated advice, not just in terms of travel, but ultimately in terms of how many people can be in a public place at the same time, and it's been reduced from 30 to 6, and therefore any public events like boat shows, like other events, sporting events, have been sadly curtailed. And the lovely Anthem of the Seas sits at Quay 101 in the port of Southampton, and it's a real shame that she's not sailing right now. Anyway, we hope to be on her on April 2021. We're going to be in New York City, and we hope to be able to do a transatlantic on her in April from New York City back to the UK. So keeping our fingers crossed that this COVID pandemic is dealt with by then, and the CDC will lift the no sail ban out of US ports, and that we can all resume to a reasonable level of cruising with safety protocols in place, so we can all be healthy and safe on our cruises next year. So welcome back, cruise fans, and here we are in the port at Southampton docks, and in the distance you can see Anthem of the Seas. Anthem of the Seas is one of Royal Caribbean's largest ships in the fleet, and she's currently in here to do a bit of a replenishment at the City Cruise Terminal, and it now looks as though she's going to be leaving port in order to get back to the anchorage at Poole Bay. Actually due to leave at 6 p.m. tonight, but it seems she's leaving early. It's just 22 minutes to 6, and she's pulling out from the dock. What a lovely sight to see. And as she leaves the port, the customary 3+1 horn blast. And as she reverses out from the city cruise terminal, we can see the absolute magnificence of size, draft, and a height over 17 stories, capable of carrying over 5,500 passengers and about 2,500 crew. So an absolutely superb looking ship, and a real shame that all the cruise ships around the world right now, apart from a very, very small few, are actually on what's called warm layup. They're essentially keeping the ships maintained and ensuring that the systems all continue to work whilst carrying no passengers and with a minimum of crew. And so as Anthem of the Seas departs Southampton port, she's going to do an about turn, a 180, and as you may be able to see on the bow, the wash coming out of the bow just underneath the Anthem of the Seas, and she'll do a 180 degree turn and then proceed down into the Solent. And so after a turn, Anthem of the Seas is now departing for the Solent and onwards to the anchorage at Poole Bay. We hope you've enjoyed this footage. This is Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, bringing you the latest news and the latest from the cruise industry. And here we see Anthem of the Seas departing Southampton port on our way back to Poole Bay and Anchorage to wait out this pandemic which is delaying the reintroduction of cruising around the world. So as Lure of the Seas leaves the port, we hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe to our channel. This is Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, signing off. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next